We have reshaped, cleaned up the entire Salt Creek Basin, the entire Cermak Woods, Ottawa Woods, Portage Historic Site, along the I&M Canal and the Sanitary Shipping Canal, where we're going to connect all the bike trails and bike paths and jogging trails throughout the entire western suburbs so that you can get on your bike at the Portage Historic Site. If you haven't been there lately, please go. We spent over $1.5 million installing the trail all the way around that place. It's beautiful. You can park your car there, and you can go on your bike down the canal all the way to Joliet, or you can take the Salt Creek Trail and go all the way out to Oswego and Aurora on your bicycle. Or if you want to take the North Trail, you can go all the way up to Milwaukee on your bicycle if you're feeling energetic. This is the kind of thing that we have done, spending $13 million to rebuild those trails, parking lots, bridges, shelters, and all of the other facilities in the Forest Preserve District, as well as cleaning up the brush, as you can see along 31st Street and Harlem Avenue and other places where we've cleaned up the forest preserves. That's what I represent, and that's what I work for on your behalf. We have fixed the bridges, the Riverside Bridge, the Central Avenue Bridge. We installed the Riverwalk by Hoffman Tower. We're going to extend that Riverwalk all the way down to Plank Road Woods. We're going to fix a lot more here, and I need your assistance to make sure that we get more time to complete the reform of the county government that we started in 2002. When I got elected to that board, we took a roll call vote within 4 months as I was seated there, and the vote was 15-2 in our favor, and John Stroger said that 2 votes carried the day and ruled the other way and proceeded to ram a $430 million no-bid contract for Aflac Insurance to provide cancer coverage for county employees, an 8-year no-bid contract, $430 million. Only 2 commissioners stood up to sue John Stroger in the federal district court in a declaratory judgment action, Forrest Claypool and I, and we won. The federal judge said, yes, 15 votes are greater than 2. And that began the new climate and chemistry on the county board that now, on any important vote, provides typically for a 9-8 vote one way or the other. We have shamed the Republicans in doing the right thing. We have cajoled and threatened the Democrats in doing the right thing. And now we have actually a legislative body working for the county taxpayers on the County Board of Commissioners. And if you don't believe it, tune into Comcast Channel 900 and you will see some sparks fly during those meetings. We have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, here to complete that process. We're going to have at least 3 to 5 new commissioners coming to the county board after November of 2010. We're going to remove some of the dead wood on that county board. We're going to have a new county board president. Todd Stroger will not be the county board president after November of 2010. And I took a lot of criticism, and I've been accused using a lot of incorrect descriptions and names for my oversight of Todd Stroger and his administration. But when your family payroll, like Stroger's payroll, is over $2 million for him and his family members, when they put on incompetent people like busboy Tony Cole, Ron Burleson, and all the other nitwits who can't even balance their checkbook, let alone ours, I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to be quiet, and it's not okay with me. So I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for coming here. I appreciate your support over the last 7 years. We need to now complete this process. And I believe over the next 4 years that we're going to be able to complete that process of reforming and transforming, in fact, Cook County government to make it a point of pride, not a point of shame across this country. And I need your help in that regard as we go into this primary election on February 2nd and then general election on November 2nd. I have opponents in both my unpaid party position to be the Republican committeeman of Alliance Township, and I have an opponent in the County Board Commissioner's race. And that isn't by accident. The Republicans in the western suburbs, who for years, decades in fact, have worked together with the Democrats to provide jobs for themselves and their family, to provide contracts and business to their friends and donors, are not happy with me being on the county board. They want someone who will be pliable, accommodating, who will give them plums, gifts, contracts, and jobs. That isn't me, and that won't be me. I don't tolerate corruption, whether it's in Melrose or Cicero or anywhere else. So if they want to engage in bad government and corrupt government, I'm not their friend, and they're not my friends. We're going to stand up for what we believe is right, and I make no bones about that. I'm going to be clear and vocal in that regard. So on February 2nd, please tell everyone, your friends, your relatives, everyone you know, to please come out and vote in the primary for re-election of myself and for election of some of the fine candidates that we have summarized for you in some of these sheets that you have laying on your tables, and we will hear from a number of them this morning as well. This is important. This matters. Every single vote matters. We need to send a message to Democrats and Republicans who haven't gotten it yet that there is a new order in Cook County, and we're not going to tolerate corruption and high taxes anymore. Do you agree? Yes.